I want to talk about something. Now, in this video, I'm not gonna bash the brother. I'm not gonna bash this brother like everyone else does. I'm just gonna call it. Out and just be honest. You see, cause a lot of people, they're having this problem where you have brother Angelsnupnup7. He's making all these accounts, and people saying that he's trolling them. And when I watch a video done by HarveySuperboy, people saying yes, that's him. And even I'll admit, when I watch HarveySuperboy's video, before he could even get through the video, I knew he was talking about Angel. Because the same thing happened to me. You see, I joined YouTube on January 6, 2009. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe that I was the first person he ever contacted on YouTube to get, to go make videos. Because he said he said I was like an influential voice and I was a positive person. So when he was talking about uploading videos, I told him, go on ahead because I'm interested in what you have to talk about. So from then, Angelsnupnup7 started uploading classic videos. And to me, one of his most classic videos was the video about Tyler Perry. And then, Angelsnupnup7 started becoming a force to be reckoned with. But then all of a sudden, it's like JT Riley around that time, he was one of the most popular. So I think I told him about JT Riley, saying like, hey, there's a brother named JT Riley on here. I'm subscribed to him, and he's very intelligent, and he's one of the most charismatic people on here. So he started watching JT. He started like JT. But what happened was later on they had a disagreement, and JT called him out saying he was being two-faced. But then Angel telling him, no, you misunderstood him. And then a month later, he had a falling out with tmot. The only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I believe this is what has driven Angelsnupnup7 to the point that he's doing some of these things. So one morning I woke up and he made a video with a mop on his head getting at JT. So that sort of heated up the rivalry between those two. And since brothers are talking about being forced to choose sides, I was forced to choose sides. Angelsnupnup7 was telling me I need to choose a side. I told him I'm not doing that. He got mad. And this is the same situation that happened with that other brother. So he told me if I'm not trying to stand for truth and stand with him, I should not come back to his video because he feels like I support, degenerate behavior. So then, during that time, I just left. I said, you know what, forget this. I'm not about to get used. So then later on, there was this troll who was backing up Angelsnupnup7. He was called the judge of Negro crap. But I also feel like there was also a clone account because when I went on that account and confronted him, the words that he used sounded way too much like Angelsnupnup7. And I said something, and I'm like, wait a minute. You have to be Angelsnupnup7 because you keep bringing up JT Riley. And then I think I exposed him around that time. So then later on, I just said, you know what, forget it. I don't got time for this crap. And this is what I'm talking about because you see the problem with a lot of brothers on here is it starts out nice and cool, right? But then when they start getting subscribers and the views start going up, some of these brothers get big-headed. And when they get into a rivalry, they want to force you to choose sides, and they start breaking up friendships that they once had. So the way I look at it, this is So the way I look at it, this is why when you subscribe to someone, you have to be careful. Because you don't do what they tell you to do, all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of trolls coming to your account. And speaking of trolls, there's some dude that there's this account, and I think a sister owns this account called Uncle Tom CableVision, and on that account, a lot of popular black YouTubers' videos are on there, and the titles of the videos are being manipulated and it's turning into beef videos. So sometimes when you get comments on your videos, like simple comments talking about, oh, that was a nice video, good work, peace, you gotta understand, somebody like that is probably a troll, and they're probably passing information back and forth to their other trolls to stir up trouble. Because when someone comes on your video, when they have more to say to you instead of nice video, peace, you know there's something behind that. But anyway, Angelsnupnup7, he was an influential force. Back then, me and him, we always spoke over the phone, and he would always have, very intellectual things to talk about. So it's sad to see what's going on right now. And I hope the brother get himself together. Because I believe after that whole rivalry with JT Riley, after the breaking up with tmot, I just feel like it probably hurt his feelings to the point that he's just going on a rampage. It's like he's putting other people on notice, letting them know, if you're not going to be down with me or do what I say, you might as well prepare yourself. Well, anyway, peace. And I hope you get yourself together, because you you got a great mind, and it'll be a shame to see a person like you wasting your time like that. Peace.